and welcome to episode 3, English Boys Huddle. So it's been longer than a week.
Yeah.
We had some editing delays on our episode 2. That's all right. Here we are. Had a fun week.
Mm-hmm.
What did we do this week?
Went to Cosmic Baseball. We saw the Chili Peppers play the glow emojis.
Cosmic Baseball, right?
Yeah.
The glow emojis
Yeah.
and the Tri-City Chili Peppers. You got to see Austin Schultz, who's hilarious, by the way, and totally different concept of baseball.
Yeah,
Like,
it's glow in the dark.
It's literally glow in the dark. It's like, bring out your glow sticks.
Yeah.
It's wild. What'd you think of that?
Really fun.
Yeah, it was
We
fun.
went to the Yard Goats game on
Yard
Tuesday.
Goats game, yep, Tuesday.
It was card night and jersey night?
Yep. Tough loss for the Yard Goats.
Yeah, they tied it up and then we left. I think we were a bad luck charm.
I know. They tied it up and then we...
I mean, we were a good luck charm, not a bad
It was
luck
late. Let's see. Yeah, and we watched a little bit of Lily World Series on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Connecticut's doing well. Fairfield, Connecticut's doing well.
We've watched every day.
Almost every day.
Yeah.
Almost every day. Had a little trip to New Haven on Thursday and had some Sally's Pizza. Next time we're gonna have to try modern. We're gonna have to kind of make our rounds and try all the different pizzas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You all right there? Rory was choking on his spit prior to us starting, so we were delayed starting. So if he's extra slurpy today, he can't make comments about Bowen's noises when he himself is slurping on camera today. So, but we had a busy week. We had 3 fantasy drafts. We had our local draft, our friend draft, right? Which I think went well.
In our draft that we joined yesterday.
Yes, well, we can talk about that in a little bit. We also had my Dynasty Keeper 21-year league draft, which was yesterday.
Have you been in it all 21 years?
No, I was out for a few years. It's been going since 24, I think, but I've been in it probably 75% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So you are extra slurpy, bro. You okay? You done choking on your spit?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. But a lot of fantasy news, a lot of our own little chatter we got to talk about, and hopefully my rise from last place to maybe first place. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
I don't like you say that.
That's okay. But we can get right into it. You want to get into segment 1?
Yeah, we're changing up the segments today.
A little bit. We still have Rory's rankings.
Yeah.
We still have dad debates, but we're going to be really fantasy focused today. Very, very fantasy centric because we have a lot to cover
On our fantasy drafts.
And that's pretty much what our entire week was. So because we're filming an episode, Bowen is taking it out of his time to actually drink some water. So if you hear slurping and if you hear all that stuff, that's totally normal. It's par for, the typical episode experience. So
He's sneezing.
And he's sneezing and he's snorting and that's what he does.
Yeah.
That's what he does. He's a dog, right? So first, Rory's rankings. All right. First one we're gonna start with is, Rory's given a few different rankings for positions, but he wants to give his top 5 players for 2025. So do you want to start from the bottom? Do you want to go with 5 all the way up?
Yeah.
Okay. So who do you have at number 5? Saquon. Is there a reason he's at 5 and not higher?
Yes. Because I think last year was like, he's not going to do that again. I think last year he
got like all the touches?
Yeah, new team,
Oh, by the way, we're doing this entire episode barefoot. We decided that there's no socks, no sandals, no slides, no Crocs, just barefoot. barefoot bumps. So, he's still got an amazing O-line.
Yeah.
He's got Hurts, who can sometimes vulture a few touchdowns.
Yeah, but there is 2 guys on their line that are injured right now.
Okay.
They'll probably, one of them will be back by the season starts.
is his number 5 ranking? Are you at all worried about him being a little older, maybe having some extra mileage from last year?
No, that's just all you in our first episode. You're like, it's the last season. That's all you.
All right, moving on. So who do you have at 4?
Gibbs.
Okay.
I think last year was just him getting started, and I think he's going to...
So he's number 4, even though he was the number 1 scoring running back.
I think he's going to be number 2 this year, but he's going to have the most touchdowns.
Okay. All right. So I think I'm right there with you. I think Montgomery's not going to have as big a role this year. I think
definitely not.
I think he's going to be more of the guy. They got a new offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
They got new coordinators, period, but new offensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say I agree there. That's, I might have him a little higher, but I really didn't analyze it like you did. So who do you have at 3?
JJ.
JJ?
No matter the quarterback, he's always like a top dog, no matter what quarterback.
He just finds he's open all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all the time. You think the other JJ is going to have a good transition year for him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think JJ McCarthy might win. Never mind, he's not a rookie anymore. But if he were to play last year,
He technically is kind of like a pseudo rookie. Like this is his first year. He didn't play last year.
yeah, but he can't win the rookie of the year. That's what
Right,
I'm
but he's
saying.
technically in his first year.
Yeah, I think if his rookie year was this year, he would win the rookie
Okay.
of the year. Yeah.
All right. So who do we have at 2?
Bijan Robinson.
Okay.
He's not
By the way,
gonna-
Bowen has moved on to his bone. You did not take his bone away from him this episode, so now he's going to chew the bone the entire episode. So we'll have to deal with that after.
Bijan, just because I think last year was just a lot of drama with the quarterback and stuff. And I think since he doesn't have all that drama going on, like they're all focused on the quarterbacks,
Okay.
I think Bijan's going to show out this year and be
Okay.
a star.
Okay. I don't disagree there. I think his talent is unlimited. I think
But
he
I
can.
don't think he's going to lead the league in touchdowns.
Okay. And of course, who do we have at number 1?
Jamar Chase. If Burrow were to get hurt, I think he's still a top 5.
Okay. I think he's just at another level with
Burrow.
a healthy Burrow.
Yeah.
What Burrow did last year was insane. And to think that they didn't make the playoffs is wild.
They're making the playoffs this
Okay.
year. I don't
All
care
right.
what you say.
All right, so we're going to move on to our top 5 sleepers.
Sleepers.
All right, so we're going to start from the bottom again.
Yeah, do you
You
mind
good?
if I slurp?
Slurp away, man. Which liquid death is that? Dr. Death? Like agave?
What's that?
It's the flavor in there.
Like grape?
You think it is grape, huh? All right.
Okay.
Number 5, who do we have?
RJ Harvey.
Top sleeper. R.J. Harvey. All right.
I think
Denver Broncos.
drafted in the second round. If they don't use him that much, that's just crazy.
He's a good runner, good pass catcher. He has a little bit of competition, right? Who's he got there?
J.K. Dobbins. I just
Okay.
think Dobbins is dumb.
I don't think he's done. I mean,
He's not going to be the number one.
okay, all right. Well, I mean, hey, you got Harvey as a sleeper, so I'm very intrigued by number 4. Number 4 is a name that a lot of people know.
Patrick Mahomes.
So why is he a sleeper?
Because he did not have the greatest year last year, and people are...
And they still made it to the Super Bowl. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts didn't have a great year last year, and they made it to the Super Bowl.
How do you figure he didn't have a great year?
Because almost more than halfway through the season, they were struggling.
Okay. All right.
And
I think he had a pretty good year.
Mahomes
Back to Mahomes.
is, he's, as you said, he's a little chunky.
I said that last year. I did not say that this year.
No.
I said that last year.
No, you said it on one of our episodes.
Oh.
You said Mahomes.
He's sporting a little bit of the dad bod, but you know what? He's an athletic freak, so you know what?
I just think
People can't judge him when he
think-
does what he does on the field. Like, they can't judge his physique when the guy is elite at what he does. Look at Tom Brady.
I know. I think by the end of the year, he's the number 2 quarterback in the league.
Okay, I like it. So who do we have at 3? I mean, this guy, I have my own feelings on him, but you have yours.
Omarion Hampton. I think he's the best rookie running back
In the draft?
In the-
Over Genty?
Yep.
Okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's
Yeah.
day 1 ready. All right, I like it. And he's got a little bit of competition, right? He's got Najee Harris, a little bit of competition. Najee had some firework eye accident or something. I don't know what. Kids don't play with fireworks. I don't know what happened, but he's been out for a while.
Yeah.
I just think that Hampton's ready to go. I like that one. Who do you have at 2?
Judkins. I just think those are the Ohio State guys in general. If you had to put Henderson in there, I'd put Henderson in there too. I just think both of them are just they were too good in college, and I think that could translate over to the NFL.
Okay.
And I just think the Browns, sure they have Jerome Ford, but I think Judkins is eventually going to get his job because Judkins is just a better running back.
When he's ready. He's had some off-the-field stuff going on, but when he's ready, he was the guy at Ohio State. It wasn't Henderson that was carrying the ball all the time. It was Judkins.
Yeah, Henderson was their long run guy.
So we'll see what happens there. And your number 1.
Luther Burden, I don't think he's going to finish the year as the wide receiver 3 on the Bears.
You don't think so? You think he's going to be higher than that? You think he's going to be...
2.
Really? Who finishes 1? Rome or DJ Moore?
Rome.
You think Luther Burden's going to outscore DJ Moore?
Yep.
Wow. I mean, as someone who just drafted Luther Burden, I would love that. But we'll see. I compared him to Amon St. Brown, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
All right, so top 5 busts. All right, do we want to go bottom all the way up?
Yeah.
Okay, number 5.
Pickens.
Why? I think the dude is finally got a quarterback.
He has so much hype. I just think with Lamb there,
But Lamb's going to draw all the attention.
and every year, one of their wide receivers jumps out and has a good year.
Okay.
And I just think
All right.
he's
I think he's got all the skill in the world. So we'll see.
yeah, because he's in your fantasy team, so you can't say anything bad
No,
about him.
I mean he hasn't performed. I mean whether he's on my team or not, he hasn't performed really. But he also
Last
hasn't had great quarterback play.
Last year was his best year.
No, it wasn't. He had a better year 2 years prior. He just doesn't have the great quarterback play. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so number 4.
Jamison Williams. Everyone has him a top 10 wide receiver. I
I
don't.
don't know if he's top 10. He's maybe in top 20, top 15. You don't think it's a breakout year?
I think St. Brown's going to have a way better year.
Do you think that's because of their new offensive coordinator?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I just think they're not going to use him like they used to. And I think St.
Right.
Brown can translate better to the new offensive coordinator.
Okay.
This one was yours, so I'll let you take it away for this one.
Well, we talked about it, and you didn't disagree, and you're a guy who drafted Tyrone Tracy, so I think Cam Scatterbo, I love him at Arizona State. I'm not positive that his game is going to translate to the NFL like everyone's talking about. That's all. So we'll see. Is he the workhorse? Can he be a workhorse? For your sake, you want Tyrone Tracy to perform?
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens. We don't know yet. So number 2, Slurp.
I'm going to change 2 to... I'm going to change 2 to 1 and 1 to 2.
Wow. Okay, number 2.
Xavier Worthy.
Wow, I'm baffled by who's going to be 1. Why?
He last year was just
You think because Rice got hurt last year, he had a better year than he should have?
yeah, and then Rice, sure, he's gonna get suspended for most likely 4 weeks. I still think Kelsey's gonna have a way better year than he did, and Rice, and plus, is Hollywood Brown still?
Hollywood Brown's healthy.
He's gonna have a good year because he got hurt last year in the preseason.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a good take. All right, so number one, I can't get over this. Number one,
Josh Allen.
bro. As someone who has him on his team, let's talk this through. He always has a weak cast around him. But he has his returning backfield. Cook signed.
Just gonna let you talk.
No, don't let me talk. You talk. Tell me why. This is your bust list.
Well, because last year I think Lamar should have won the MVP.
Okay, so what's that have to do with
And
him being
then-
a bust? He performed.
And then also, I just think every quarterback that's like Burrow, Hurts, Daniels, Mahomes, I think they're all gonna be better this year, and like he's still gonna be decent, but I think that causes him to go
Okay.
down a little bit. In
So you
QB
think
rankings.
he threw 28 touchdown passes? He's going to be under that this year? He ran for how many touchdowns last year? 15? 12? 13?
12.
Something like that?
12.
Plus or minus? Minus?
I think he's gonna be the same guy rushing, just not passing.
Wow. You heard it first. I really hope that man is not number one. I don't even hope he's on this list. I hope Pickens and Allen have major years. But that's his top 5 bust list.
I hope he's wrong.
So, well, that ends Rory's rankings, and we'll be back with dad debates coming up.
Yeah.
Awesome. We'll be back with dad debates.
See you then. Last time you were like.
Well, we're back with English Boys Huddle as Rory pokes fun at my speed or lack of speed to sit down in my chair. And we're back with dad debates. So our first topic, we're going to talk about who we think is the overall number one, maybe not just draft, but who's going to be the overall number one performer in fantasy football this year.
Should we do 3 guys or 2?
We can talk about anybody you want. I mean,
Okay, I think Lamar, Chase, Gibbs, and Bijan.
you think Lamar's going to be up there, huh? You think he's going to explode this year? You're really high on him this year.
He's
Okay.
my number 1 QB if I had to do QB rankings.
All right. So we did QB rankings.
Yeah, that's for beginning of the year. I didn't do my finish.
Oh, you changed your mind a little bit. So, all right, let's talk about true number one overall. We have Chase as number one. Why?
I'm not really talking fantasy here. If you're talking MVP, Lamar all the way.
No, we are talking about fantasy football number one overall. Why Chase? Because of Burrow?
Yeah.
So basically, Chase goes as Burrow goes. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
So if Burrow lights it up like he did last year, or even better, Chase goes nuclear. Like he's way ahead of everybody else.
I just think comparison of the quarterbacks between Burrow and McCarthy, I think.
So, well, you mentioned McCarthy, but you haven't even mentioned JJ yet. Why is JJ a possibility?
For number one?
Because you think Addison's out for a little bit? So more targets?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think Hawkinson can steal that many targets, to be honest.
Well, we don't know yet. Hawkinson, this is going to be his first really full year back healthy, right?
Yeah.
So what about this talk of CMC?
Nope.
Okay. You think he's going to be a
Nope.
top 5 running back? No?
No.
Could he sneak in top 10? If he stays healthy. Okay. All right. Did you see that stat we were talking about? Is your chair okay over there?
Yeah, it just poked me. So.
Okay. All right. So I have an idea.
It's being mean.
If you put your foot on the ground, it might not poke you.
I like to do this.
Okay. You're very, you're wise beyond your years.
No. No. No.
Do you want to talk about CMC?
No.
Okay. All right. I'll let you know when Rory comes back to us.
Not really.
So CMC, no.
No.
Top 10?
Yes.
Maybe. Top 5, not a chance.
No.
Okay. All right. So
He's number 6 on my
we'll
list.
move on because it's clear that Chase is the guy, and he's going to go as
But Gibbs
Burrow
and
goes.
Bijan are Clemson.
Okay, I can see that. Let's go topic 2. So we recently had 3 drafts. We had our Friends League. We had you had my Dynasty Keeper League, and we also decided to jump in a league on ESPN together, right?
Yeah.
Which we're going to talk about that in a little bit. Let's not jump ahead. So let's talk about who drafted better in our Friends League. Dude, you keep sucking that thing down at the rate you're drinking it. You're going to have to pee mid-segment. No? All right, so who drafted better? Me? Why?
Because my running backs.
All right, but let's talk about what you did because I'm impressed by your strategy. Talk about what you did because you had the number 2 overall pick.
Yeah. So the number 1 overall pick, the guy,
is a huge Vikings fan.
he's going to take JJ.
He took JJ, which you had me believing. I think you might even have mentioned this on an episode. You were dead set on Saquon. You had me going. I had the 10 in the runaround, so I had the 10, and then I had the first pick.
In the second round.
I think that worked to my advantage. But anyway, you had me believing that you were going to take Saquon. So can you stop hydrating and communicate why you did what you did?
Well, because every year I've told you who I wanted to pick, and I didn't want you to know this year.
So can you tell them what you did? Stop talking about what you did in the past. Tell them what you did.
I know, because you've never told me who you're drafting. So I took Chase, and then I took Burrow in the 3rd round.
Who'd you take in the 2nd round?
Brock Bowers.
Which you said at the time you were happy about.
Yeah, because
but
otherwise I was going to get him.
You feel like you missed out on some key running backs.
No, in the 3rd round I felt like I missed.
On some key running backs.
I think I could have waited for Burrow till the 4th round.
Okay, that's a very good possibility.
But
Who was the first quarterback to go off of the board? Allen?
Yeah.
Okay, he went in the 2nd round or 3rd round? 2nd round, right. So, and then, who was your 4th pick?
James Conner.
James Conner, which I honestly think was a great value pick. And you got R.J. Harvey, right? Tyrone Tracy, right? So, I've got my first 2 picks were Nico Collins and Genty. Who do I also have? Who's my other running back?
Chase Brown.
Did
you take him in the 3rd round?
And I also have Marvin Harrison Jr. And who's my other runner? I have JSN.
Yeah, and Mike Evans.
So, and I let kind of tight end and quarterback go.
Can I tell them who my wide receivers are?
Yeah.
Devontae Smith, Terry McLaurin, and Chase. They should probably let us know who has the better wide receiver group because we're really close.
Well, we can put a poll up and see what happens. I think we're pretty close on receivers. I think my running back edge.
It's way better.
I think I had a better draft. I do think that you have the better quarterback. I waited on quarterback. I got Bo Nix. So I got I'm hoping he doesn't have a sophomore slump year. I think he's going to do good. I think he's going to get those rush yards as well as passing. He was a little bit of an older rookie. So I think it's going to translate well. I feel like he played like 6 years of college.
Yeah, I feel like he was 24.
Forever. He played forever. So we'll see. You're clearly the runner-up last year. I was the year 1 champ. I finished dead last last year. So bad. Never drafting CMC ever again. But we'll have to ask them. We'll have to put a poll. We'll have to see on Instagram who had the better draft. It's pretty close, but I'm going to say, personally, I think I have a little bit of an edge because of my running backs.
I think you do, too.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I would like to know a little bit more who has the better wide receivers.
Well, we can put that up, too. We can definitely put that up. But we'll we'll end that debate. We'll let them decide that, and we'll come back with a little extra league talk about our father-son team, and we'll be back. We're back with a little additional segment we put together about our father-son team. So we decided that we were all jazzed and all geared up after a long day of drafting. My league, we draft in person, so we had to travel about an hour to a friend's house, and we got to see all my friends, and it was a great time. Rory was the hit. All the guys loved it. There's a 9-year-old who's so well versed in sports and fantasy talk. But so when we got home, we decided to jump into a league together, right? And we drafted together. So we didn't agree on every pick. Was that fair?
Yeah, because I wanted to take a good quarterback, and you didn't. So we took Hurts in the third round.
So we disagreed on the pick, and we went with your pick, and we took Hurts. As a duo, I think we worked really well together. Who are our running backs?
Who was our first pick?
You don't remember who we picked?
No.
We have Kyron Williams.
And we have...
Wow.
I don't remember.
You are so out of fantasy football loop today, right?
I'm drawing a blank.
Okay, let's pull it up.
I have a brain fart.
Oh, there it is, brain fart. Let's see. So we had quite a draft. I have to pull it up. Rory's not being helpful today because he's not in the fantasy mood as far as football goes, because we've been so down the Little League baseball rabbit hole today. That's okay.
We took it.
See, clearly we disagreed on who we picked because he's trying to think of the people that he wanted to pick, and I'm trying to remind him that he didn't get to pick all the guys he wanted to pick because we had to work together. So we took Kyron Williams, but he wasn't our first pick.
No.
Brian Thomas Jr. was our first pick.
And then we took Genty. And then we took Hurts. And then...
Oh, no, actually, nope, that's wrong. We took Genty first. Then we took Brian Thomas Jr. Then we took Kyron Williams. Then you wanted a quarterback.
We took Hurts.
So we took Hurts,
and
right?
Then we took Mike Evans in the 5th round. And then we took Henderson in the 6th. And then Ingram in the 7th.
Yeah. So.
And then we started to go bench because you realized that. Before we picked a tight end, we realized that we needed to go bench because a lot of our guys had a.
Yeah, that team looks pretty good. Got Hurts, Genty, Kyron Williams, Brian Thomas Jr., Mike Evans, Evan Ingram, Travion Henderson. I love that pick. Vikings defense, Chase McLaughlin. It's a PPR league, so. I was very pro wide receiver. On our bench, we've got Tedero McMillan, RJ Harvey, Jalen Waddle, Jordan Mason, Emeka Ibuka, Josh Downs, and Luther Burden. I mean, that's pretty solid crew. We do get hit a little hard in week 8 and week 9 with some buys, but I think
why our bench is a little stronger than normal.
We definitely drafted our bench based upon kind of bye week. We moved around a little bit. I think we had a pretty strong draft. There were some good guys, knew what they were doing in there, and they drafted.
Yeah, but 2 of them auto drafted.
Well, I know that can be annoying, but they did draft pretty quick, so it kind of sped the whole
Yeah,
process.
because the auto draft went.
Yeah, it was pretty quick. So you have your fantasy brain on again.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you get the hiccups because you've been guzzling that thing.
No, I burped.
Oh, that was a burp? Oh, that was a fake burp. So what do you think? So how did we do overall?
I think we did good.
Okay.
I think if the league was deeper, we would have some of our bench guys in our starting lineup.
You really think so?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, overall, I think it was successful.
Mm-hmm. No.
I do think, I listen to you as more than I might have wanted to because it's our team together. But that remains to be seen. We haven't played a game yet, so when we play, the fun part's going to be how do we take this throughout the year with like who do we potentially drop, who do we pick up, what trade offers do we make or accept. It's going to be fun. What do you think? You sure there's not sugar in this thing? No? Oh my gosh. So what else? Who's our best asset on our father-son team? Who do you think?
Brian Thomas.
Brian Thomas Jr.? Over, you wanted Jalen Hurts so bad. You think so?
For sure.
Who's going to be the highest scoring guy on our fantasy team? Hurts. Okay. All right. I won't disagree with that. So overall, you think that our team is pretty well balanced?
Yes.
All right. Fair enough. All right. So, that wraps up the talk about our extra league. And when we come back, we're going to do our final draft day recap and put an end to episode 3. We'll be back.
See you then.
All right. And we're back with our draft day recap. So we just had a little intermission. Siri decided to start talking to us. Apparently she wants to be in the episode with us. So our funniest draft moments. Let's talk a little bit about funniest draft moments. So first things first, our home draft. Were there any funny moments or any reactions, anything like somebody you wanted to draft or I wanted to draft got sniped?
Yeah, I sniped Jordan Mason from you.
You sniped Jordan Mason from me. And you wouldn't let me draft Derrick Henry.
So Gira got him.
And he was a little upset about that. But hey, it happens. What about your redemption this year? Do you feel like you're going to be able to come back from that championship loss? Who drafted better, you or our champion?
Him?
You think he got a better draft than you?
No.
You think you drafted better than him?
He has better running backs.
Okay. All right. Well, it's still early. A lot of trades could happen.
He has really bad flexes, in my opinion.
Who do you think the favorite to win the league is?
Hector.
The one who won our other league? My league?
Yeah.
Okay. So, that brings me to what format do you like better? Do you like how I have kind of the Dynasty keeper league?
Yeah, I like that better.
You like that better than the redraft? So you would actually want to keep certain guys? I know we talked about it.
Not in our league. I think I like our league as
is?
Yeah.
But overall, you like the concept of the keeper league better?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
I told
It's
you.
hard. It's really hard. It's a much harder process when you're drafting, as you saw, because we get $220 of draft money, and you have the value of your players that you're keeping, and it really
Then how'd
comes
you
into
get
play.
more than 222?
Well, you make trades. Sometimes it's like, let's say I traded Josh Jacobs this past year, right, in the offseason, and I got dollar value back for him. So I got money add. So 2 years ago, I had more than $220 because I had made so many trades because my team stunk 2 years ago.
Wait, you had less though, right?
This year, I had $174.
Yeah,
I
you
spent
had less.
all of it.
Yeah, you had the most money in your draft.
I know. I had a really good draft. I ended up with Jonathan Taylor. I ended up with James Connors, and I ended up with Mario Hampton.
And Judy.
I didn't end up with and Judy, yes, but I missed out on AJ Brown, and I missed out on Marvin Harrison because I didn't want to pay that amount of money because Hampton was still on the board then. And I got Judy for $13, so he was super value. Connors for $22, Hampton was $42, where Genty went for $60. I overpaid probably by $5 than I wanted to for Taylor, $75.
No, you said 72 was your
So I overpaid by $3. So overall, I'm really happy. So we'll see what happens. But I can see why.
Showing off the feet.
I know you have nice feet, so you must. It's a hand-me-down. You got good genetics with your feet. So overall, draft strategies you think it's harder to draft in the redraft or harder to draft in the dynasty because there's not as many guys to pick
I don't know
from.
if you could call your league a dynasty.
It's like more of like a keeper league.
Yeah.
It's we've kind of made so many different changes to it. It's like our own little hybrid.
Yeah.
We called it that yesterday. We said it's a little hybrid league, like a hybrid dinosaur. So.
I think year league's definitely harder.
Okay. Are you ready?
Final
drive? All right, let's go. So, bold prediction. RB1 for the year.
Bijan.
Okay.
But Gibbs is really close too.
Okay. I'm going to make a bold prediction that our championship and our Friends League is going to be entirely different this year.
What do you
It's
mean?
just not going to be you and Corey. It's going to be something different.
Do you think I might be in it?
I'm just saying it's not you and Corey. It's going to be something. I don't know what yet. All right?
I wasn't going to say it was going to be me and Corey.
Okay. Fantasy football. Let's see. So, what's our wrap up? Any trash talk? What do you got? Nothing? No. Did you have fun this weekend
Yeah.
with the draft?
I think Rebecca had a way better draft.
Yeah. Well, I think
Only because-
every year you play, you get better. And I know that you're really good friend's mom, and like there's a bunch of people in the league. Like I have some friends in the league. Like I really think the more you play, the better you get. Would you agree? Like the
Yeah.
first year you played, it was kind of like you picked guys you liked. You didn't really know what you're doing. Now you have a stronger understanding of it.
Yeah, I think that the new person in our league had the worst draft.
Okay. All right. Well, that person shall remain nameless. We don't want to throw them under the bus, but we know who it is. So, we're ready. When's the season kick off? When's it start officially? Our flag football season starts in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
But when does the season actually start? When's the first game?
Like of NFL?
Yeah, it's Thursday night, isn't it?
This week?
No, it's a Thursday night game,
September 4th.
September 4th. So
Eagles, Cowboys. Dun, 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 dun.
Eagles, Cowboys. Hey, that great matchup. George Pickens gonna light it up.
No, he's not.
All right, and so for our episode 4 next week, we're gonna get back into some more sports debates. We're gonna talk a little bit more about WWE. Long live.
Oh, I have football.
What?
I was gonna go.
You got the
WWE.
Seahawks.
I know. That's
You
why
ain't
I
got any
stopped.
WWE.
You had WWE shorts too.
Tri-City Chili Peppers. Is that it? That's all we got for episode 4? Episode 3? What are we on? Episode 3?
Yeah, you're jumping ahead.
I'm jumping ahead. So we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Ready?
Break.